Hey folks, ever thought about whether keeping your money in the bank is a bit outdated? In today's video, we're diving into incredible financial strategies, from investing in precious metals to finding refuge in the most valuable currencies. Want to learn how to make your money work for you? Stick around with me because today we're exploring the world of investments in a way you've never seen before. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss any valuable tips. Let's dive in! 5. Bank and inflation. So, when your cash sits in the bank, it doesn't gain real value due to inflation, and the bank's interest rates just can't keep up. It's like opening a hole in your wallet every time you leave your money in the bank because, over time, the real value decreases. It's kind of frustrating, right? You think you're saving, but you're actually losing money. The thing is, if inflation is eating away at the value of your bank money, we need to think smarter alternatives. This is where assets that resist financial erosion come into play. People often talk about gold, silver, and platinum. These are assets that not only hold value, but can also create lasting wealth, something that can be passed down to future generations. And this idea of putting some of your money into precious metals isn't just for the wealthy. It's a strategy that can work for anyone looking to protect their hard-earned money. Another interesting point is that these precious metals aren't just shiny and beautiful. They have practical utility, especially in the industry. Gold is used in electronics and medical equipment, while cobalt, nickel, and copper have high demand in the industry, especially in emerging technologies like electric vehicles. So besides being a store of value, these metals play a crucial role in the modern world. 4. Wealth preservation assets. When we talk about protecting our money and even creating wealth that can be passed on, we can't ignore the potential of precious metals. We're talking about gold, silver, and platinum. These aren't just shiny ornaments. They're assets that play an incredible role in preventing wealth from wearing down over time. It's like a financial armor, you know? The tip here is to invest in precious metals because, besides being scarce, they tend to appreciate when inflation shows up. Trust me, it's like having a superhero on your financial team, ready to face any monetary challenge. And the most interesting part is that you don't need to be a finance expert to take the first steps into this world. There are various ways, including gold ETFs, which are a more accessible entry for those who want a piece of this pie. Now check this out. These metals are coveted not just for their market value. They have practical functions beyond our imagination. Gold, for example, is in our electronics, medical equipment. It's almost like the superhero of metals. And there's more. Cobalt, nickel, and copper are thriving in the industry, especially with the electric cars trend. So investing in precious metals is like entering a universe where you not only protect your money, but also become part of something bigger, something that moves the modern world. And hey, if you're thinking long-term about building a financial legacy for future generations, consider giving these metals a chance. They're kind of like guardians of your wealth, ready to face any devaluation that time tries to throw your way. It's like having a team of financial superheroes, and this time, we're the ones winning in the end. 3. Precious metals investments. So, when we talk about investing in precious metals, it's not just gold that comes into play. There's a world of opportunities beyond that, like cobalt, nickel, and copper. And you know why? These aren't just pretty shines. They're powerful investment options due to high industrial demand. It's almost like entering the backstage of the economy, where these metals have crucial roles. Gold, of course, is kind of a star in this show, being used in electronics, medical equipment, and even nuclear reactors. But cobalt, for example, is in high demand due to electric cars. The demand skyrocketed and prices shot up like a rocket. From 2012 to 2022, the price of cobalt jumped 100%, from $0 to $4,000 per ton. It's insane, right? And what does that mean? Having a slice of this pie can boost your portfolio when these metals are on the rise. The trick is, you don't need to be a mega investor to get into this game. Sure, having a gold bar might be a bit tricky for most of us, but there are other options. Besides gold ETFs, as we mentioned, you can invest in mining companies like Rio Tinto or even mutual funds focused on mining. It's a more accessible way to enter this world of precious metals and catch the train while it's passing by. So, if you're thinking of diversifying your investments, maybe it's time to look beyond gold and explore the possibilities that these other metals offer. It's almost like having a piece of the future in your hands, investing in things that are at the core of our modern society. It could be the next step to upgrade your financial strategy. 2. Safe haven currencies. Let's talk about safe haven currencies, something that can be a true financial lifesaver. So check this out. Beyond all the commotion with the dollar, we have valuable options like the Swiss franc, which is a high-value currency. People say it's like a safe harbor. You know why? Because of Switzerland's geopolitical stability, a true rock in the economic world. These currencies are like heroes when things get tough. In turbulent times like crises or trade wars, the Swiss franc is almost like a superhero, maintaining its stability. I remember the crisis back in 2008, when major funds rushed to Swiss francs as if it were the last chapter of a novel. In 2023, one Swiss franc was quoted at 1.174, and that made investors multiply their wealth overnight. It's something that goes beyond being just a currency. It's almost like a protective shield for your money. But look, I know opening an account in Switzerland isn't that easy for all of us. So we have other options like currency ETFs or forex brokers. And hey, it's not just for those with a bank account worthy of a suspense movie. Anyone can give their investments a boost with these alternatives. It's almost like entering the world of safe haven currencies and having a plan B in case the dollar isn't the reliable guy in town anymore. 1. Investment diversification. Hey, let's talk about a masterstroke to amp up your investments. So the folks who know their stuff have a golden piece of advice. Diversify, diversify, and diversify. It's not just a fancy word, it's a true action plan. The idea is to spread your investments like dealing cards in a poker game. Check this out, it's not just about buying stocks and hoping for the best. We have options that go beyond the obvious. Investing in sovereign bonds is kind of like joining the league of savvy investors. It's a safer way to stash your money, and I don't even need to tell you that security is everything in this game, right? Plus, we have value stocks like those that pay solid dividends, such as the Vanguard Admiral Shares High-Quality Income Index Fund. It's like earning while you sleep, you get me? And there's more! The crew also suggests taking a peek into the real estate market. It's almost like having a piece of land that's yours, and only yours. Imagine that generating some extra income. It's almost like having a financial assistant working for you. And if you want to add a touch of class to your investments, go for collectible assets like classic cars, artworks, and even those first editions of iconic books. It's almost like entering a world where your investments are unique pieces, a true financial puzzle. So folks, what an incredible journey exploring financial strategies, huh? If you enjoyed unraveling this universe of investments and discovering ways to make your money grow, don't forget to leave a like, comment on which tip surprised you the most, and of course, subscribe to the channel to not miss any exclusive content. After all, here we turn knowledge into financial power. Let's build together a path to prosperity. Until the next video, folks.